tear ducts. That might have been somebody laughing. Because we're all trapped inside.
I love it every time. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in to Plus Time, a live stream comedy show to get us all through this. I'm your host, Jameson Rogers, and as always, I'm here to remind you that even though things suck right now, there's at least a possibility that they won't always suck. We're getting this becoming more realistic day after day. They say comedy is just tragedy plus time. We're in the midst of a global tragedy or a 40 right now, but if we keep moving forward and keep using all this extra time to create things we can all look back on in this one day and laugh. That is, if the world continues to spin. Getting us started off right is my co-host of now 41 episodes and my brother of 28 years, Drew Rogers, everybody. What's up, brother?
So, man, how you doing?
Not a whole lot. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's the answer, I think.
Yeah.
Good. How about yourself?
Good. Same. we'll say good.
It's like not bad, but
Yeah.
you know, it's like
it
feels like
it could be worse.
Could be worse. Yeah, feels like a very transitional time. Like things are changing right now, so it's just kind of like it's all kind of in flux. I'm like, I don't know. I feel positive about like the future and whatnot, which is good. But you know, what you been up to?
Lots of drawing. So, since our last episode, I no longer have a job because I had a seizure while I was at work and went unconscious. So, as I was so excited the last episode, 1 week later, I'm just like, I guess it's back to square one. But it's okay. It's gonna keep moving on. Yeah. Anyways, I'm ready to draw stuff.
Plus time, right, buddy? Plus time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Show that again. So what Drew has here is a blank sheet of paper ish, as you know. And if you are watching for the first time, maybe you don't. Drew is a very talented cartoonist. Any little animated characters and stuff that you see around here have been drawn by him. And during the show, he will listen, participate in the conversation, play the games, and also draw things. And by the end of the show, we have a whole tapestry of things. Like I can show you last week.
A whole heap of stuff.
A whole heap of stuff. This is last week. We got Blizzmat over there being a rock climber. Like he's on mushrooms, as I recall.
Yeah, and he lost a climber, but he doesn't really care.
Tony the Tube. Yeah, he's fine. Tony the Tube, which is the catheter that I had in my penis. Sorry about the graphic imagery there. But
there's a cat tornado.
Yeah, Womack. I don't remember exactly what Womack was about. I think it was like a representative in our game, and we both just went Womack. But anyway, so that's something that sets us apart from all the Jimmies on late night, right? So
yeah, Jimmy's. Yeah. Oh, speaking of late night, did you see that Conan is gonna stop doing his show after this year or next year?
I forget. I didn't look at what the date was, but I know they announced the date of his last one. So I don't know. I'm excited for him. I think like he's been kind of just changing format and stuff recently. So and his podcast has been great. So I'm excited to see what happens. But it is kind of weird. Like it's like the end of an era.
Yeah. And Andy Richter still can't draw shit. So
it's true. I saw him try once, and it did not work out. I don't know what I'm talking about. Did you ever watch Andy Richter Controls the Universe?
Yeah, because
that's a fun
you
show.
Had it.
Oh, that's right, because I made you watch it, probably.
I like I remember the theme song. That's the thing that I remember most about it.
Yeah. I don't remember the theme song now that you said that. Like, you should.
We'll look it up.
Okay. Well, you sing it first, and let me see.
theme song. Andy Richter's theme. No, I don't actually. I just remember like visual things.
Oh, right. Yeah. Ah, man, now I gotta look that up. I'll probably just watch it again. That's just the way it usually goes. But we're gonna take a quick break, as we like to do sometimes, and when we come back, we will introduce our first guest. Sound good to you, Drew?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me as well. Okay, so our first guest of the evening, I believe this is her third appearance on the show. She's a very talented comedian and host and just an all-around good hang, and also a very talented actress. Please put your hands for Amanda Ramirez, everybody. Amanda!
Hey, y'all.
Hi.
How's it going?
Howdy. It's good to see you, Drew, Jameson, fans.
Thank you. Yeah.
All the timies, as we like to call them.
Yeah, exactly. I like to say hello each and individually to every
each of the timies.
11 of them. Just kidding. I'm one of them.
We got 13 right now, I believe.
13.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
11 was just an arbitrary number. I didn't know.
Oh, well, you were pretty close.
I'm good at estimating these things.
Talented guesser, I think.
I think so.
So what you been up to?
I'm having a approaching mid-30s crisis. I guess I'm not in my mid-30s. I'm just scared of it 2 years from now. I don't know how long, but anyway. Yeah.
One and some change. I get it.
And what else? Started the open mic back up last weekend.
Oh, that's right. How was it?
Balls to the walls, insane.
Yeah, I saw the pictures and I was pretty jealous. I was like, I need to get back out there.
We wished you were there. I wished I was not there. So, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's part of my crisis is I'm trying to figure out like where Amanda's going in the next the second act of her life.
Yeah. That's kind of like, I feel like everybody's kind of just reassessing things. Like things are getting back to like normal, and it's just like, do I want to go back and like tread the same ground that I was doing and just kind of like keep going in that direction, or like now like I'm different now, you know what I mean? It's like it's been a year, like maybe my priorities have changed, and is that okay? You're right.
What it feels like is that like my mom grounded me for a year, and she says, all right, I guess you're off grounded now, but like she never officially said it. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know who to play with anymore. I just kind of feel like I just want to not go outside and play.
Oh, absolutely. I totally get that. I went to the open mic yesterday at Shrunk Ahead. I didn't stay for very long because like I found in the past year, I've been like going to bed at like a reasonable hour fairly often. It's just like I used to not even care when I got on the list at Shrunken because I was going to be there all night anyway. I was like, I don't care. Like, put me wherever you need to go. But like, I didn't even sign up last night. I went in and I looked at like the list and I was like, I'm going to hang out for a little while and just, it's good to be in the environment. But
that's what you did last time. That was the last time I was there.
Like, yeah.
Oh, Lucas put me on the list. He's such a sweetheart. He's like, yeah, so I put you on the list. I said, well, I'm not doing it. Oh, come on. Yeah. I was like, nah, I'm just here to hang, man. But thank you. I really, really appreciate it. I'm flattered. Yeah. But I don't know. I ain't got it in me right now. I don't know. I don't mean to be depressing.
No. I totally get it. And that's the thing too, is like I just don't know. I don't know where I fit. And I've written a lot of stuff in the past year, and there's stuff that I want to try, but it's just like I won't get there until I get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's now this is me trying to reel it back in and keep it positive. I feel like that's like the whole, I mean, we've obviously taken the opportunity to figure out what else we're going to do. I think some of us, like myself, just now started to figure it out. Like, oh, the world is opening again. I guess I better have a plan in place. Wink, wink. And then people like you are just like super productive during that time, as you should be.
I'm trying. We'll see. But yeah, we're all just doing the best we can. This is like unprecedented times, right?
That's the whole point of this show. This show is like, nobody steal my ideas. None of the 11 people that are listening, please don't steal my idea. But I'm thinking I'd really like to shout out the best of 2021, and some of that will bleed over from 2020, like this show. But I've just been thinking of a lot of things that are happening around here that are good, and a lot of them are probably social media based. But for example, I would give your show a shout out.
Nice.
I need to check that comedy on the spot thing that Lucas is doing. That sounds freaking awesome. And then pictures of Trudy's baby. What a great thing for 2021. Right.
A
lot of good stuff churning out this year.
And also, I think it's positive that baby was not surrounded by 1,000 comics immediately. It's like, cool. It's probably a good time.
It could have happened in a different world.
Right.
Now it's just different zoo animals.
We got a shout out. Yanni says 3 of my faves in one place. And I think we all should reciprocate. Yanni's one of our favorites as well. Of course.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to get started on Yanni. Don't.
Amanda, you ready to play a game?
Yeah.
Sweet. This is a game, of course, that we like to call Thank you, Sensei. Sorry, I became a black belt during that thing. It's
so damn long.
It's so long. Makes me laugh every time. This is a game, of course.
Redraw us at some point in time.
Okay, yeah.
That.
Cool. Did you have a shaved head at one point, Drew?
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
This is a game, of course, that we like to call. I already did that part. Whose favorite is this? And the way this works is we're going to show a U.S. congressional district. Drew and I are both going to have guesses about what that U.S. congressional district looks like, and then Amanda, you're going to award points based on any criteria you want at all. Of course, is the answer right? Is the answer objectively funny? Is it that Drew looked at you weird and now you don't want him to have any points? That's totally fine. That's just you have all the power.
Pat the Rogers brothers on the back. I will do justice.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
All right, first up,
Ooh.
What does this congressional district look like? Drew, you want to go first?
So I see the legs of a chicken, but when at the bottom, when it starts to go out, there's the chicken's butt, and then it wraps back, and the thing, it's difficult not pointing this out.
Yeah. Here, I got the mouse. Tell me where to go here. Is this what you're talking about? Is this the butt part?
That's the chicken butt, yeah. And if you move to the right, that's a dragon head. So it's a dragon head and a neck that spirals around it onto a chicken.
Ooh.
On a chicken body.
Okay. That is pretty interesting. This feels to me, and this, this is an old reference anyway, but this feels to me like the next evolution of the Noid from the pizza, from the Domino's commercials. I don't know.
Oh,
that's
God.
what I'm thinking.
We have to avoid the Noid.
We gotta perhaps perhaps the Noid should have avoided me, I think. Was the thing.
Is that your final input, Jameson?
Yeah, that's my Nord thing for now, I guess. Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I'm going to I can give you both points, right?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, all right. Well,
but before you give him points, I just want to make clear that that's what I saw.
Yeah. Oh, you'll see. Oh,
okay.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, solid. That's pretty
Thank
solid.
you for packing that vote. I'm going to start with Jameson first. Jameson, I want to give you 4 points for creativity.
Cool.
And then Drew, that drawing solidified what I also saw. So with a like-mindedness, I'd like to call the congressional district Dragon Rectum because it reminds me both and also like an X-ray of like your rectum. I've been seeing my own rectum a lot in an X-ray. I know, but not
nothing prepares you for that. I feel like
it's just pictures. It's harmless. So Drew, 11 points.
Boom. All right. You deserve that one. I'll give you that. Okay. Whew. I have got to think about this. This is the blueprint for a home that is designed specifically for sentient Tetris pieces. That's what I'm going with.
I'm going to go with drunk question mark. That is just like, I forget which way I go. I
asked somebody, but I don't remember how. Michigan's 11th. Haley Stevens.
All right. I wonder who lives in the little box area right there.
Yeah, right?
Probably not Haley Stevens.
Probably not.
Maybe, though. Maybe he likes to stay away from everything. All right. So, we got a comment from Eric Tate. GoldenEye. The level from GoldenEye that everyone liked to play.
Oh, it totally does look like that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That game was awesome.
Regarding the last one, Yanni says, wow, the dragon cheated on Donkey. Oh,
That's
funny.
All right. So, I was thinking mischievous mosquito because I was focused in on the center of it and not so much the white part. But I'm thinking Tetris house. I'm leaning towards that. I wonder how they all fit in. Like when they sleep together, do they sleep inside of each other? Or do they have their own spaces?
I doubt it. I feel like they're all. I mean, that's just my. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I want to hear it.
I don't know. I just feel like they're all like pretty packed in there because that's what they're used to doing. You know, being Tetris pieces and whatnot. But I don't know.
All right,
maybe not. Maybe that's why it's weird.
7 points to Jameson. Drew, I want to give you 6 points because I do like drunk things. I do. Yeah. Try to make, there you go. Try to make it a little more.
All right.
Yeah, we got to.
Drew, what does this congressional district look like?
Sorry, I was drawing a drunk question mark backwards. That looks like some sort of space weapon. At the bottom to the right, it looks like where you would hold it. And then, like, it kind of looks like a hand there.
Oh, like here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then it's just like holding some sort of space weaponry. Kind of like the shield that Captain America has in Infinity War, where it can like pop out claw things. You know, comic book movies.
Our bread and butter here at the show.
Yeah. But we really don't talk about them much for that.
It did, like some episodes we really let go, I think, but we try not to. I mean, we try. You know what I mean? And that is a tough one. All I'm seeing is crime. You know what I mean? Just fucked up zoning shit. So I'm gonna say this is what Mitch McConnell's penis looks like.
Ooh, wow.
Minnesota. So close. It was Tom Emmer's penis. Go on.
Assume that Mitch McConnell has a penis.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot. Yeah. So let's see here.
Mitch McConnell has looked for his penis, but he can't see it under his jowl.
That's exactly what I drew. I'm telling you, man. We're right here.
You guys, same wavelength and whatnot. Very nice.
So I'm thinking cerebral palsy dead frogger. Can you see it? You can see it. He's a little messed up on one side. He didn't get enough oxygen on half of his body. The other half, he's okay. But it doesn't matter anyway. He's lived a good, short life, albeit painful. And now he's dead. So, let's see. 8 points to Drew for thinking what I was thinking about.
Nice.
Jowls, Mitch McConnell's jowls and his hidden penis, and then Jameson, you get nothing.
Okay,
sorry.
That's fair.
Sorry.
Is it because I made you think of Mitch McConnell's penis?
No, it's just that's the number that popped into my head.
None.
Yeah.
I love it. What does this congressional district look like? This is a serrated knife that was melted by the power of love in Hawaii. Sorry. That's my answer. Drew?
I can't think of the movie. Is it in Blade Runner? Or is Chris Tucker in Blade Runner?
You're thinking of Fifth Element.
Okay, yeah, Fifth Element. It's him, and the bottom part are like shifty eyes, where it's just like the like little bits at the bottom are just looking at somebody unimpressed.
Oh, it's Ruby Rod. Okay, I see. This is the hair.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
It's just like it's hard to explain this without knowing exactly. Like I can't remember which movie.
Yeah, California's 8th. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna call it Ugly Missouri, and I'm gonna give Jameson 8 points because he also thought of a state. And Drew, I totally forgot everything you said. So because I didn't remember what you just said, 4 points just out of courtesy.
Nice.
That's very nice. I think this is the last one. Aww. Drew, you got a commanding lead, so go ahead.
I'm going to say that is a toad, like a horn. It's a horny toad. That is like kind of falling asleep. It's all curled up now. It's ready for a slumber. It looks like it's ready to spoon another toad or frog or whatever the hell it wants to. I'm not going to decide. He can decide. They can decide. Okay. I'm not going to assign things. I drew Jow.
And I think this is like the flames emanating off of a sideways Monopoly house.
You motherfucker.
Yeah. Oregon's first. Suzanne Bonamici.
Dang it, Jameson. You're in my brain right now, too. I was thinking that, but I also wanted to call it housewoman because I saw that, and then I also saw like a lady with some like
the face here.
Yeah, doing the big, sinky lips. So, ooh, this is a tough one. All right, 10 points, Jameson, because you like stole that out of my brain. And Drew said horny toad. I don't see a toad, but I'm always down for anything being horny. Give him 10 points as well. Sure, sounds great.
All right. That's fair. Drew, you win again. You win again. Oh
Awesome.
yeah,
That's
the dangers
cool.
of gerrymandering. Get the info out. Thank you to Anna for making
awesome.
this neighborhood. So yeah, thank you for playing, Amanda. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we will have another guest. So put your hands for Amanda Ramirez, everybody. Putting our hands. There's a photograph from our very talented brother, Cameron, who you can follow on Instagram at
something.
I always forget it, and I feel so bad. I think it's
Cameron, if you're watching.
Cameron, if you're watching, just comment it.
Hey.
He is watching. Hey, he did.
If anybody likes Cameron's pictures, go to the comment.
Cameron, go ahead and throw your Instagram here whenever you get a second. All right, now we're going to go ahead and get to our next guest. This is a very talented comic and magician, just another just great guy to hang out with. I'm a big fan of him. Haven't seen him for quite a while. Please put your hands for the one and only Eric Tate. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so excited to have you here, bud.
I like you and I like your brother, and I just found out that like you've got one brother who makes pictures with machines, and you've got another brother who makes pictures with like pencils, and then you're the brother that makes pictures with words.
That's
it's just like all
guy.
the Rogers boys make pictures in different ways, and that is wholesome as fuck.
Isn't it?
And we like to put it all together too. So
that's right.
We're like Voltron.
Yeah.
You're like picture Voltron.
Yes.
Picture Voltron, exactly. What you been up to, Eric?
Well, actually, for the last few minutes, I've been sitting here like realizing how similar you two look, and like because one of you has a goatee and the other one doesn't, it's almost like it's like what like finding out like about like good Riker and evil Riker.
yeah.
It's really great. I want the third brother to grow a goatee and then shave half of it off, and then just like do a play of you two, just like turning back and forth, because I assume that they also look like you.
He does look like us.
He's the only one of us that can like grow a beard.
His Instagram is CamDan91, or don't follow. He's fine either way.
So beards are interesting, and I only know this because I have one. In that, like, I get comments on it a lot from people, like especially like people in the magic world. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, I have a beard, but nothing as magnificent as yours." And people like continue to like refer to my beard as magnificent, but it's like it's not a good beard. It's just a big beard. There's just a lot of it. Like it's not like a high quality beard. It's not like exceptionally talented in any way. I don't like particularly style it, except that like when I need to like look nice, I blow dry it. But it's not. It's not like good. Like I do. It's not magnificent. It's not impressive. Like no beards are like impressive, or like I don't know the quality.
Most beards are impressive to me. Because this is pretty much all. Like I haven't shaved in weeks, and this is kind of what's happening, you know. So
I like it.
This is finally starting to fill in, but for a long time it was just like this. It's like, well, I can't.
It was just just a hand making the white power symbol over your mouth.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm glad you shaved.
Yeah, it was really
sorry.
Oh no!
I'm good though. I've been streaming on Twitch, so that's a thing I do now.
Cool. What are you playing on there?
So sometimes I play like video games. Most of what I do on Twitch these days is I stream Dungeons and Dragons every Thursday night.
That's right. Yeah.
Which is a lot of fun. And then occasionally I interview people about a television show that I lied about being on.
What?
Are you familiar with Ships of the Northern Fleet?
No.
You know what? Fine. I'm not lying about it. I was on this television show called Ships of the Northern Fleet. If you look it up on Wikipedia, or so not Wikipedia. Hang on. I will drop a link in the chat.
Something that will confirm your presence on the show.
Look, you can't create a wiki with more than 300 pages that didn't exist.
Right.
So it was a television show that aired. And it's sort of like it's a steampunk sky pirate show, and I worked as a special effects technician on it.
That's cool.
And I periodically interview original cast members who've been on the show. Cool. And so like it's just a lot of fun. The show is really great. There's a lot of people all over the internet who are remembering things about it. It's really good. I got to work with Patrick Lawler, who some people know from TikTok. He played Glurp, whose catchphrase was "Schwiggity swaggity, let's blow up gravity." Except he had like a cool voice. That was a bad version of that voice.
That was a pretty cool voice, Eric.
I worked with Katie Osborne. She played Annie through season 4. Her big sort of story arc around the Battle of the Blue Mast was a pretty big deal. And I also worked with Gary Hampton, who many people know as a child actor on the show when he played Young Meadow. It was a good time. But I was a production crew. I worked as a special effects technician from season 3 to season 5. And then in season 6, I became a special effects supervisor. It's a big thing. You can find out all about it in the Ships of the Northern Fleet wiki. And if you look up things on TikTok and on Reddit, there's a lot of people who have some very fond memories of the show.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sounds pretty fun.
Yeah. And it's definitely not something that's totally made up in a giant improv game that the internet is playing. And I'm not lying about it. And there's not and it's not been written about and covered by many media outlets nor, and I mean, and I can prove that it was real because I was on the Bojo cruise. Like I did a panel on the same cruise that Will Wheaton was on. I'm just saying that like if people continue to spam DragonCon, maybe a panel will happen there. I'm just saying I've interviewed a lot of people. I've showed up on panels. It's very real.
That's exciting. That's the best in the world. Oh my god. Whenever I think about Will Wheaton, I always just think like I would hate to be that guy, but I don't think I would be able to stop myself from saying "Shut up, Wesley" at him. Like,
I've never met him except for the episodes of Ships of the Northern Fleet that he guest starred on.
Right, of course.
But I'm man, he seems like such a cool guy now.
Yeah, he really does seem like the nicest guy. But like, if you watch early seasons of Next Gen, it's just like you just want to tell him to shut up.
Man, so you just watch Next Gen, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember that episode where he like has like there's a cover up at school and then like Picard is like mad at him? And I feel like they did that because it was just like everybody wanted to like be mad at Wesley, and they just like let the audience like live vicariously through Picard in that moment.
Yeah, that's how it feels for sure. Yeah, because it was like later after he had already gone and he came back, and then it was just kind of like, all right, let's just focus all of our Wesley hatred through Picard. It's nuts. Eric, you want to play a game?
Let's play a game.
Sweet. This is a game we like to call All right, this is a game called Who Am I, where we show you a drawing that Drew has drawn when he drew the drawing that he drew.
So the name of the game is Who Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is the name of the game Who Am I?
That's what it is.
Okay, all right, I just wanted to check.
We can't afford to pronounce it correctly.
Okay, that's fine.
Days. So you ready to see this guy?
Yeah.
All right. Here is this guy right here. We'll get him out of your face right there.
Okay.
So go ahead and start asking some questions here. First question, what is this character's name?
I'm telling you this character's name.
Mm-hmm.
This is Reginald D. Williams. It's Reginald D. Williams the fourth. He comes from a long line of Reginald D. Williams.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
What's his job?
His job is he is a door-to-door bathrobe salesman.
Ooh.
So he like wears the bathrobe from door to door, and then like he like sells it to you And then because like the way that he closes the sale is like, so he takes it off and like puts it on you so you can feel how soft it is, and then you like realize that he's like just wearing a tunic with a belt, and you're like, please get out of my house now. And he's like, oh, well, you can't just keep the robe, like you got to pay me for the robe. And then you're like, whatever, and you just throw money at him, and then he goes out to his car where he's just got a trunk full of robes,
bunch of robes, just throw them on. Very successful too. That sounds like does it work every time? Is this like does anyone ever throw in the robe at him?
Every time, because what he says is, this robe is so soft. Would you like to feel how soft it is? And and everyone looks at, because it looks luxurious.
It looks very soft.
Yeah, and then when you go, yes, I would like to feel it because it's very inviting. That's when he just like takes it off and puts it on you, and then like, and he, by the way, he's not naked under the tunic. It just looks like it, and you're just like, oh my god, there's a weird naked. So you know, like how like on like afternoon cartoons, it was like somebody's clothes would come off, but they would like really be wearing like a t-shirt and boxers or something like that. But it was like afternoon cartoon for naked. Like that's what he looks like, but he's really got like other clothes on underneath the tunic. But your like brain like flashes back, and you're like, oh no, he's afternoon cartoon special naked.
Right. You're definitely just like picturing what is happening under the tunic. You're just like, you can't help it. This pink elephant in my living room just handed me a bathrobe, and now I can't stop picturing it. Yeah. Gotta get him out of my house. I get it.
Yeah.
Where does he live?
Sheboygan.
Where is that, Michigan?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, but he lives in like a very nice house, and it is shaped like a car. So when people are like, where do you live? And he's like, I live in my car. And then everyone's like, oh no, you live in your car? And he's like, yeah. And they feel bad for him, and then they pick up the check when they're having like lunch or dinner or something like that. And that's how he was able to save up enough money to buy a house shaped like a car. But he doesn't have any guilt over it because he's not lying.
No, like, exactly.
He's a scammer.
Yeah. I kind of respect that, Reginald. Does he ever go by Reggie, or is it just like it's like the family thing, Reginald D. Williams?
It is the family thing is Reginald D. Williams, and they always go like that. So what's interesting is that he's Reginald D. Williams the fourth, but he's not actually, like, on his birth certificate is Reginald D. Williams the fifth, but Reginald D. Williams the third went by Reggie, and the rest of the family was like, nope, fuck that, get out of here. And so they like
the whole new Reginald.
They colloquially like renamed each other like Reginald D. Williams. So they all like advanced in like a different direction,
right?
So that
the fourth became the third.
Yeah,
because Reggie's really just outcast.
Yeah, exactly. So Reggie's just gone, but they didn't like go. They didn't go to the. They didn't go to the effort of like legally changing it. So they just changed their business cards. Is what they did. Of course, this is good, Amanda. I haven't spent the entire last year lying about a television show that definitely existed.
Oh my god! So like now for the rest of Reginald D. Williams the fourth, his life, whenever he has a legal document, he has to add an I in there.
Yeah. Well, he has like an interesting signature. So you know, like how we have like autograph signatures and bank signatures.
Mm-hmm.
You know that because you're also famous, and so like his autograph one is the fourth, and then the bank one it says fifth, but he's like got the line like real close to the V, so it just looks like he started the V twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he could be like, nope, that's it.
Does he ever worry that like the current Reginald D. Williams the third is going to like want his name back and start taking credit for things or signing his name?
Absolutely. That family is a basket of snakes.
Boy.
I mean, like literally they're a basket of snakes. He is the only elephant. The rest of them are snakes and they live in a basket.
I love it. He's got a car-shaped house and they all just live in a basket. Well, good for him for breaking out of there. What's he eat? Like, what's his diet like?
So he likes the finer things in life, and by that I mean he tends to eat like very nice couches. He's like a goat, but he prefers to eat like, but he doesn't eat like IKEA furniture. He goes straight to rooms to go, and he heads to the front section where they got all the nice stuff. He has also, like, because he's like an elephant. Like they never forget what they like. And one time he ate a couch, and he was like, it's only good couches from now on."
There's never like, and he's like brand loyal too, right? Like,
yeah,
just like, this is the only way that I dine is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he'll like, he's been known to like go to a steakhouse and then just immediately like he'll be like, "Who made this table?" Oh, it's a Target table. I don't believe so.
Then he just puts down his napkin and leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his dream?
Largely police reform. he just would like the police to just be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even an accountability thing or anything.
It's not, yeah. He's not even aiming. He's not even shooting for the stars. He's just like, let's get for some low hanging fruit. Like, he would love for accountability, but he knows that that's not going to happen because everything is fucked up. So it's just like, I wish they would just be slightly better.
I just wish they could sing. That's all.
Yeah.
Bring back cop rock, right? What does he sound like?
Mainly he sounds like this, which is another very specific reason for why his door-to-door robe salesmanship is so effective. Because you're both into the robes, but also very intimidated.
I would buy a robe from that little guy with that voice for sure.
Oh, so would I.
I don't think I've ever owned a robe, so it's like very, very, very important. All right, and lastly, the most important: who is his favorite member of the Wu-Tang Clan?
The one on like third from the left.
One third from the left. Just in any picture of the Wu-Tang Clan.
It doesn't
just
matter.
Like, whoever is third from the left, that's my guy.
He really likes their music, but he's never actually like opened up a CD and like looked at the liner notes and like seen like what their names are. So it's just, so whenever someone asks him that question, he's like, that one right there, third from the left.
Third from the left.
Every
that's
time.
My guy.
He knows that if you pick one in the middle or you pick one on the ends, that you're lying, and everyone knows that you don't know their name. But if he's like that one third from the left, everyone's like, he really knows his Wu-Tang shit.
Yeah,
they're like, oh, that's too specific a position to lie about. So it's got to be legit.
I like that Amanda put in our private chat, the tunic makes sense now. I think he hangs low. Amanda, he does hang low. He's also known to wobble to and fro.
I can tell. He's just got that swagger in his eyes, I feel.
Yeah.
Well, put your hands for Reginald D. We didn't figure that out. What's the D stand for?
So the D is it stands for the sort of like the ineffable concept of commerce.
Oh,
it looks, so to you and I, it looks like a D, but it's actually like a very complicated symbol that you can only see if you like get really close. And so it is this because he's very into the idea of commerce, not necessarily like unfettered capitalism. It's just the idea of being able to exchange goods and services for other goods and services and or currency. And that's what it stands for.
Wow. Well, damn. That's come all the way down. Does the D stand for the same thing with every one of the Reginalds?
Yeah. Otherwise it wouldn't be like second, third, fourth, fifth. It would be a different thing.
That's true.
The hospitals just won't. The hospitals are very strict on the naming policies, and so.
Well, I thought it might be like a Harry S. Truman thing, where you just like it's just the letter, and then later on you can just decide like what it stands for.
Oh,
that'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Anyway, put your hands for Reginald D. Williams, everybody. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for playing, Eric. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, I'm going to ask a bunch of questions. Sound good to you?
Yeah, I'm into it.
Cool.
Hi, Amanda. It's nice to meet you.
What's up, Eric?
Do you guys not know each other?
No, we're Facebook friends. But yeah, we've never met.
Well, I'm glad we could facilitate this meeting. I feel like we will become fast friends. Are you guys ready to answer some goofy questions?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Sure.
Okay. Let's start with this is the classic. I'm sure you've answered this 100 times, Amanda. I feel like I've asked this every time. Which Golden Girl's feet would you rather rub?
Sophia would tell you you're doing it wrong.
She would, yeah. But smallest feet. It's going to take the shortest amount of time, I feel. You know?
I feel like the answer is like whichever one is wearing the least comfortable shoes.
Yeah.
That's Dorothy. That is definitely. Well, no. Right. Dorothy wears sensible shoes. Blanche wears high heels. So I first thought of rubbing Blanche's feet because it would be very sensual. But Dorothy deserves a good foot rub. So I'm going to go with Dorothy. It's going to be a lot of work. I'm probably going to have to use a lot of like corn and callus remover, but she she needs.
And she was a tall woman too. So I feel like maybe her feet were long as well. So that's a lot of work you're asking for yourself there. But at the same time, I like that both of you were like, who deserves it more? Right? So kudos there.
Blanche will let you suck on them toes though.
Oh, for sure she will. Yeah. Rose will think about it.
I heard.
All right. If you had to listen to 24 hours of ASMR, what kind of noises would you rather hear?
Oh, God.
Chewbacca noises.
That's good.
I've actually thought about this because there's a whole ASMR like channel on Twitch, like a whole like category. And I went through it and was just like clicking randomly. And they've got like these like binaural headphones so that like it actually plays in the correct ear. And then they're just doing all kinds of stuff. And like some of it is like very clearly porn. And other stuff is like people very clearly trying to like get like a response. And you can never tell which one it is when you like click on it. You're just like, oh no.
Like, oh no, I'm hard now. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, it's oh God, it's so weird. Oh, I want to say like someone like softly crinkling paper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a pretty good one.
Or maybe like just like light pencil drawing.
Oh. Oh.
I like that.
Drew, you could get a side job.
Drew, get that microphone up to the paper next time.
So I'd like to ask a quick favor of our guest Eric, and would you mind softly, very closely to the microphone, saying words that end in T?
Kate, bat, rat.
Thank you.
Lord.
That's what I want. Yeah.
Is that the answer right there? Just Eric saying words that end in T? I like it. I like it.
I thought you were gonna ask him to do an illusion or something like hold on.
No, I was
work to put on him right now.
I was just for my own pleasure. That's exactly what I want to hear. That's the perfect microphone and the perfect. Is it a baritone? Maybe.
No one's ever told me like exactly where I exist on the scale, but I host a podcast, and so I juice my mic a little bit to give them.
It's a lot of juice going on here. I'll tell you what, I'm ready for bed.
All right, who is your favorite member of the Belcher family from Bob's Burgers?
I'm gonna go with Linda.
Yeah. Linda's a good choice always.
I don't know. I love the pure, unbridled joy that Eugene is.
Yeah.
But like, I love watching that from a distance. I find it very irritating when it's like in my immediate vicinity. So I feel like Bob is someone I would want to hang out with. Like, I like the concept of Eugene, but I wouldn't want Eugene like
in your life.
No.
Yeah. I get that.
I agree about Eugene. He's a lovely person, but I like Louise.
Louise is the
best.
Damn Louise.
I feel like she would take advantage of anybody's friendship, though. So
I would like Louise as a coworker. Because I feel like she would just like get shit done, and you'd be like, Louise, can you take care of transferring this footage from like this drive to this drive, and then also make sure that like data gets input correctly? And Louise would like not only do it, but also like figure out a new way to collate the data. And you'd just be like, oh shit, like this is so much better, Louise. Thank you so much. And she would like communicate with you the entire way through. So I feel like Louise would be an amazing coworker. Bob would be fun to hang out with. Linda would be fun to hang out with too. It all like they're my favorites for different reasons and in different contexts in my life.
And that's why that show works, I think, too.
Yeah.
I think in a workspace, Louise would like commission her coworkers to execute the tasks, so it would get done quicker. And she would also still have like a sense of power and authority over something really arbitrary. So like I have mad respect for my coworker Louise.
Yeah, I get it. What is one small thing that can make your day?
This is like hyper specific to me, but like when I like get done with a project, when I'm done editing a video project for work, and then I go to like fix the audio, and then I realize that it was a part of like a much larger series of projects that we did. And so the audio has already been corrected and I can just drop it in. And it's like, oh, past me already did work that future me doesn't have to do anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's not even because even like audio is my favorite part, but also it's just like I didn't have to do it. It was just like it's a very small thing.
I identify with that. That's pretty good. That's a good feeling right there. Amanda?
I'm gonna have to say when I look at my boss's calendar, and she's like busy all day. Day made. I can do whatever I want. Just fuck off. I could just, as long as I have my cell phone within reach so she can contact me, I'm like, great. I have a free day.
Awesome. There you go. All right, this is an important one. Which Ninja Turtle is the tenderest lover?
Donnie.
I believe that.
I think it's Leonardo.
You think so?
Yeah, I see him like closing his eyes and just like thrusting in and hugging you, like very, very gently and tenderly, and like holding you. I just see him doing that all with his eyes closed. With his giant throbbing turtle dick.
That's fair.
When I talked about police reform, we lost a bunch of people as viewers, and then when I started talking about Leonardo and turtle dicks, we just gained so many viewers.
That's the content people are here for. Turtle dicks. Yeah.
More turtle dicks.
All right. Note taken, guys. Next time it's gonna be all turtle dicks.
That sounds good. I mean,
looks like I'm going to be having to doodle and Google turtle dicks.
I don't even know what a turtle dick looks like. I don't know. Eric, you've owned turtles, but you've owned lady turtle, yeah?
Yeah. I just know what turtle vaginas look like.
I think I've seen turtle dicks on Facebook before.
Oh, we definitely
have.
They're okay.
I can tell you that you can tell the difference between male and female turtles by their plastron. That's the like chest plate, because male turtles have like a divot in it, that is
really?
specifically for mating, so that like the lady turtle's like shell like it fits in, so that
okay,
because other like it couldn't
stability?
be like because if it was like flat, it would be like this, but it's like this, so it's sort of like a
sturdy.
Yeah. It's just like a neat thing from nature.
Nature's interesting. Oh, did you give your turtle answer, Amanda?
I mean, I feel like I agree with Eric.
That's a pretty good answer.
I can't top it. But I do wonder what Raphael's working with. Cute dog.
Fair question.
That's a great dog.
I really.
Raphael definitely isn't tender.
No, not tender. I
mean, okay, no, he's not the tenderest lover, but a girl can wonder. Am I right?
I feel like the difference is like Raphael is into like rough stuff, but Michelangelo is an enthusiastic lover.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
No, Raphael, he's the red one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I was right. I was thinking of the right one. That guy is a god. He can get it.
Yeah, he's cool but rude. What I heard.
Exactly.
And Donatello's a good answer too, because he does machines.
I think
the problem with that, I think Donnie would be like stopping every couple minutes to be like, how's this? Is this good?
Yeah. That's fair too, yeah.
I think he like also I bet Donatello's like into weird stuff, but he's like too timid to ask for it.
Mm-hmm.
So like Donatello wants a pinky in his cloaca, but he's not going to ask you for it. He's just going to hope you do it, and then he's like, "Oh, that feels good. Do it again."
He's like, "I got so many ideas for this stick. I don't have anything to do with it."
Lady's Choice says Raphael, not for tenderest lover, but because I really I think that's
going to see what's happening there.
Timies, how do you feel? Who do you think?
Timies, which turtle would you like to bang? What's your favorite sketch show?
Oh God. That's a good one. God, it's just
right now I'm gonna go with Mr. Show.
You on a Mr. Show kick? All right. I like it.
Well, it's clearly a toss-up between Monday Night Live and the actual Wolves.
All right. I'll take that pandery answer.
I feel like I'm gonna give a cheap answer at the moment, only because I don't know. It's just kind of what I'm feeling right now. Whitest Kids. That's what I'm feeling right now. Do I think it's the best or my favorite? No, but
you're in the mood. You're like in the Whitest Kids.
We're down for a good time.
That's fair. I haven't watched any of that in a long time. Is that streaming anywhere? Because I could give it a shot.
I watch it on a Fire Stick. I think that's how they'd want it though.
Right, I think so too. That sounds about right. And I don't know, like right now, I don't know. I'm gonna say Baroness von Sketch Show again, which I think I said last time I asked this question too, because like I just kind of crept like I found that stuff on YouTube and I just did not expect it to hit me as hard and as often as it did, but those were very funny sketches. And let's go ahead and make this the last most important question. What is your go-to nugget sauce?
I answered this question on Facebook recently, and it's very specific. So, of all time, honey mustard. All right. Now, if I go to McDonald's, it's sweet and sour sauce. Obviously, that shit's delicious. If I go to Wendy's, honey mustard, and then Chick-fil-A. I'm going to go with their ranch. Their ranch is really good, too. And I'm not a connoisseur of chicken nuggets. Actually, it's not one of my favorite foods, but I am a big fan of condiments.
Oh, yeah. I get that. We have a bag of frozen dinosaur nuggets in our freezer because we're in our 30s. Well, I'm in my 30s. She's close. Anyway,
and they're not good.
They're not terrible, but like it's just like one of those things where it's just like I get way more excited about the sauces I get to make for them. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna throw these in the toaster oven, and then later on I'm gonna make some mustard.
Yeah, but
of some kind.
you've always been like that though.
Yeah,
I've always been like
guy.
You're like, I've got some bullshit stuff to reheat.
Let me see how I can mix these condiments together, and make
it's
it taste
like
something.
You took so much more time to do the condiment than it's like, man, fuck it, that can go in the microwave.
Yeah. Well, I forgot to cook this grilled cheese, but
basically sauces are like sauces are just like or nuggets are just like a sauce delivery excuse.
Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't even matter if the nuggets are any good. It's just like, well, that's gonna bring breading, meat, and sauces to my face.
I'm really into the fake chicken nuggets right now. So like I fell for the Facebook ads for nugs, and I was like surprised. Those, They're really good, and you can get them at Target now, according to an email that was sent to me, and definitely is not a sponsor of this show. But I really like them a lot. I think they're very good. And I'm trying to eat healthier because I'm closing in on my 40s.
Yeah.
I'm a buffalo sauce guy. I like buffalo sauce, but I do really like to mix into my buffalo sauce Carolina Reaper hot sauce that I make.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just like it. I like it really, really spicy. So if I'm not at home and I can't like mix this up, then it's buffalo sauce all the way.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Are chicken nuggets actually good, or did we just grow up thinking they were good because they're like the perfect food vessel?
That's a good question.
I think we grew up knowing sauce was good, and that was a much easier way to get sauce into our bodies than like it was a more palatable way to get sauce into our bodies than just like with a spoon.
Or like having your mom tell you, "Don't lick the bowl, Mandy."
Yes.
My mom always called me Mandy. I don't know why.
No.
Now it makes sense.
I mean, I think like boneless wings are basically nuggets.
Yeah.
But they're like actual chicken, right? So we just had like the processed stuff because McDonald's was like, well, we're losing profit margin if we throw away the inedible parts of the chicken. What if we grind it into a disgusting slurry and use it to get sauce into people?
Yeah.
Just like Grandma always used to make.
I just love the idea that there's like just some dude sitting in an office of like big sauce. He's just like, we gotta figure out a way to get that sauce into people.
Well, the thing is, like, maybe chicken nuggets are like a conspiracy from Big Sauce because like when it wasn't until recently that I ever started paying for sauce, right? Because like you go to a restaurant and they would be like here's a giant tub full of sauce, like grab as many as you want.
Exactly.
Feel free to fill up a duffel bag with ketchup and see if we give a shit.
Right.
And then
but
like
now you have to be specific about like what you want, like in your order, and it's
they got all of us hooked on it. And then they were like, now they have disposable income. Fucking hit him with that 50-cent charge, Larry.
I don't know how I'm gonna go back to like eating food at restaurants because like I agree with the chicken nugget is the best delivery system, but like in the past year, like if there's extra sauce and I'm out of nuggets, I'm just dipping my finger in there. I don't even care. Like, I'm gonna have to like decide if I want to do that in public or if I want to just like try to sneak out the rest of my sauce in a plastic baggie so I can do it later at home. You know,
the day after my 2-week vaccine like waiting period was done, my partner and I went to a restaurant, like a real restaurant with like people, and I did stop like mid like pushing a fistful of fries into my. I was like, oh, I have to eat like people now. It was. I'm just there's other humans here that might like be disgusted by the way, because my partner and I, we don't look at each other when we eat. No. We just tip the table towards us and whatever makes it into our mouth works.
Oh my god. I don't think I've eaten anything without watching an episode of Star Trek in the past 4 months at least.
So there's one sauce we haven't talked about actually, which is the Szechuan sauce from McDonald's that Rick and Morty brought back. Because when that was a thing, I made a pilgrimage to McDonald's I was like, what is this Szechuan sauce? Like, I get that people are like excited about it because of the television show, but like, what the hell does McDonald's think Szechuan the city tastes like? Right? And it was like carbonated. It tasted like carbonate. I was like, this is not an Asian flavor that is in my mouth right now. This is not inspired by any sort of like culinary dish from China or Hong Kong. What the fuck is this?
Yeah. It's just like someone poured salt into like a jar of honey that was just sitting on the street.
Yeah. It was weird. It was like someone like mixed soy sauce with other different soy sauce. It was,
yeah. It's like, this is vaguely sweet now. We don't know why. We don't ask questions.
It was
That's
good,
a good answer. Yeah. I would get it again. That's the thing. Yeah. It's like it doesn't. The Szechuan sauce didn't taste like I should be eating it, but it was like, I get it. I would never do this again. 2 more things, and then we'll do plugs, and then it's out of here. You ready for this, guys? First of all, Drew's drawing from today. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Right. I love the jowls. McConnell there.
I love that it looks like you're like pointing at Mitch McConnell's mouth as the dragon rectum. Like it looks like the wrong thing is being labeled.
That's great. Yeah, the dragon rectum. I love Reginald and his family, just like kind of having a time over there.
Basket of snakes. That was 10 minutes ago, and I forgot about it.
And of course,
the house shaped like a car.
Yeah. Beautiful. Well done, Drew.
Thanks.
So first of all, thank you guys for doing the show. This has been a lot of fun. So put your hands for Amanda Ramirez. Put your hands for Eric Tate. Put your hands for Drew Rogers. Put your hands for me if you want. Put your hands for Anna Kapakova behind the scenes. And, of course, our brother Cameron Rogers. Put your hands for him as well.
Yeah.
And we are bringing back kind of a fan favorite situation here, which is the caption contest. So we can go ahead and show it to you now. We'll be posting it again later. But we'll go ahead and just show you what you're going with. So next week we will read the winners. Submissions will start tomorrow. Go ahead and start thinking about what you're going to say. Eric, anything to plug?
Yeah, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on Twitch at twitch.tv/suspicious wizard. The first I is a 1 because some asshole is squatting on the other thing. They don't even do anything with it. So if you can't remember that, you can just go to historicalporpoises.com and it redirects to my Twitch page because that's easier. Nice. You can also listen to me as I host the Penguin Magic podcast. I interview your favorite magicians and also talk about the latest news in the magic world and talk about new tricks. Thank you for putting that link there. That is it. On Twitch, we play Dungeons and Dragons every Thursday night at 7 p.m. We got a really fun cast. It's me, Carissa Hendricks, Jackie Sleeves, Rory Eustace, and Matt Fusick. And then we have a 5th player who rotates in periodically. We just said goodbye to a 5th player. We're going to say hello to a new one soon. And other than that, and also I host the Penguin Magic Live lectures. If you're looking to learn magic, penguinmagic.com is one of the best places to learn all kinds of tricks. We've got stuff for beginners, stuff for experts. If you're just thinking about picking up a trick to do at the bar, that's the place to go.
Nice. Perfect. Amanda, anything to plug?
Saturday night comedy, Savor Pint, Clintonville, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. But don't show up. We were double over capacity last time. So just for the sake of safe numbers, please don't come.
Secret. Don't come to that.
Don't.
But I might come to that.
You can come if you want to. We'll talk. Don't bring any friends to watch you. Just show up. And then you leave. Or smoke cigarettes the whole time. You got to get out of the room.
Again, thank you guys so much for doing the shows.
Can I plug one more thing? I almost forgot. If you are in Erie, Pennsylvania, or near Erie, Pennsylvania, this Friday and Saturday night, I will be appearing in my first live show in almost a year. I'm going to be performing at the Keller Club in Erie, Pennsylvania. I'll be there performing Magic Behind the Bar, and then I'll be the feature act on stage. The headliner is a wonderful ventriloquist who's been on America's Got Talent and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's going to be a really fun show.
Nice. Where is that?
It's at the Keller Club in Erie, Pennsylvania. It used to be a comedy club, and then the comedy club closed, and a guy bought it, and he turned it into a magic club. And I think the difference between a comedy club and a magic club is just the posters on the wall.
Yeah. And when is that show again?
It is this Friday night. This Friday and Saturday. I think I've got one show Friday night and then 2 shows Saturday. Tickets are available. I think if you look up Keller Club, Erie, Pennsylvania, it shows up.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you guys both for doing the show. This has been a blast. I
don't have a plug or anything, but we're trying to bump this up a bit. So it just for the caption contest.
Mm-hmm.
Caption contest. I don't remember exactly what I was going to say. So, do it on Squeezecast.
Mm-hmm. On the Squeezecast page.
And not like Jameson's profile. So that way we get numbers up and going. So we can, like, share, subscribe, meditate, pray, do some sort of ritual. I don't care. Just do it for us.
All of that. We'll see you next week.